address. I'm in my children's room, so I'm going to be addressing you guys from here today. This is going to be quite a short address, I hope. Hello everyone who comes on. Hi Tosin Ogunshola, I see you. Hi Evelyn. Once I'm done with the session and I'm in the car, I will call you, Evelyn. We need to continue our discussion. Good evening, everyone. I can see that the people who are here on the chat are the true people of the Free Nation. But I can see, sorry guys, stream was interrupted. I don't know why. Bad network, yeah. I'm in my children's room. Tazebuds has been working so hard, so she wanted to rest a bit. Okay, I guess you guys can see me now. I think if I do not see a change in the people who come to watch my videos on YouTube, I'm going to stop posting my teachings on YouTube for now. I'm just going to continue holding the live sessions, and anybody who misses the live sessions, that's all. Maybe that's what I should do, because I'm totally unhappy with what I've seen come out of the comments. Just go and watch my last video. I'll rather deal with people who I can see one-on-one than to post a video and people will go there and talk nonsense. You guys don't know what I've been through today. So that's why I said, you know what, I'm going to come and give an explanation. I'll explain what how the Free Nation works to all and sundry. The Free Nation consists of the board. I am the figurative head of the board. The board is supposed to overlook charities, overlook income, if anybody gives us money to run the Free Nation, which we haven't had in 2 years. And any decision that we need to take, the doctrine of the Free Nation is given to me by God, and to make sure the spirit is from God, Benzik Multimedia said he can't believe what I said about Apostle Suleiman. How, even if you are tempted to call Suleiman names, the fact that if you consider me your leader until you pull out of the Free Nation, if you consider me your leader, you coming to insult my friend to my face is an insult to me. So I'm going to block you. I don't ever want to see you here again. I don't care whatever reservations you have against Apostle Suleiman. That's your business. Address it on your page, or go to his page to address it. If you come here, I will block you. I need you to understand that. Now, I'm not going to be, I'm thinking about it. I'm going to consider it. Should I post this video when I'm done on YouTube? I'm going to watch the reactions. If I get negative reactions, I won't do even live, Seth. You guys will go and follow me on Instagram, where for you to follow me on Instagram, I have a very healthy population of people that have sense. Small thing you talk that is wrong, you are off. Now, like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, there's the board of the Free Nation. The way I handle my affairs is the scriptures inform me that I am one with my woman. A man and a woman became one. So if I sit on the top of the board of the Free Nation, just know that it's me and my woman. Does not mean that we preach the message together. Does not mean we're both called to preach. It just means that by virtue of being with me, whatever I am, she is privy to. And that's how I train everybody who's with me. Same thing with Jigga. If I tell Jigga something and I hear that his wife knows about it, I will be happy, because there's nothing. If Jigga is hiding things from his wife, I'll be disappointed. Okay? I'll be disappointed. After the head of the board comes the vice president and the head of communications. Vice president, same hierarchy on the hierarchy, but they are, Jigga is slightly, because I wouldn't say because he's a man, he's slightly ahead because it's easier for me to talk to a man, so we work better together. I work excellently with Irene, so I'm saying that maybe it's half an inch. Then that's the board. The rest of the board I cannot disclose to you, because the board is, I need to protect the board. Immediately after the board, we have the heads of all our departments: Paul, Evelyn, Truth, and everybody else who heads a department. Sorry, Instagram went off, so I was waiting for them to come back. So those are the people that I am accountable to. I am not accountable to the entire Free Nation. Of course, I steps and utterances, yes, of course, but I cannot, as a human being, be accountable to 248,000 people on Instagram, 270,000 on Twitter. Now, Instagram crowd is totally different from Twitter crowd. It's not like there's some people following me on Instagram and those same people are following me on Twitter. It's absolutely different. Twitter is another world entirely. So that alone, the two of them alone, is clearly over 500,000. 37,000 on YouTube, several hundreds on WhatsApp and Facebook. As a human being, I cannot answer questions from everyone on a one-to-one basis. That is why the board is in place. If you have any problem, there's Irene, there's Evelyn. Freeze. Why are you a sellout? I'm not going to answer you. I'm going to cut you. I'm going to block you. Simple. I'm tolerant to people who have sense. Not my job, and it will never be my job to raise you on their behalf. If you want to ask genuine questions, there are some questions that I don't believe I should be answering because I've answered them repeatedly. When I come, you are saying Suleiman is too arrogant. What about Davido? Is Davido not my friend? Why don't you people have a problem with Davido? Why don't you people have a problem with Davido? I'm asking you. Why don't you people have a problem with Davido? Why don't you people have a problem with for months? Did you know? Did you know? You didn't know now, and it didn't kill you. No, doesn't kill you. It's today that I realized that thing. I should have just kept the information away from you. Because in all honesty, I'm not accountable to you, and you find out tomorrow, you get angry and you want to leave, go. But I decided to be open for posterity's sake, and I'm getting a backlash. Now here's the thing, yeah. I hereby promise you that my message is not going to change. The truth. I knew Suleiman when I preached my Easter message on Sunday, breaking down why Good Friday to Easter Sunday is not scriptural, it's not Christianity. Somebody said no problem with Davido because Davido is not an apostle. So why are you using a different yardstick for an apostle and a different yardstick for Davido? Why using different yardstick? Let me tell you one thing. I'm misunderstood. Many people who are not close to me do not understand me, do not know me. So I get misunderstood. What if that same thing someone is going through? What if you don't know? Can you guys see me? Somebody is asking me, what do you know about Good Friday? I know that it has nothing to do with Christ. That's what I know about Good Friday. Somebody said, yes. You said, after my experience with the reformers, I spoke about a herd of goats that came out to insult me the other day. Is that because I stepped out of the room? And when I saw them, and I saw the greed, when I saw the lies in the Reformation, when I saw the attacks, you don't need to see my face, just hear my voice. When I saw the attacks, I realized that maybe after all, we were a bit too hard on these other people. Because these people coming out to reform, they are demons. From what I've seen, Jigga will bear me witness. So here's the thing. I do not intend to change the Free Nation message. I do not intend to change the Free Nation message. If Adeboye and Oyedepo are your friends, of course I will criticize them. I still criticize Apostle Suleiman despite me being his friend. And that's one thing I like him for. He will never tell me not to criticize him. He will never tell me not to criticize him. Anybody that tells me to criticize him can never be my friend. Not to criticize him can never be my friend. DG George, Daddy Freeze, you're a politician, they have paid you. Let me help you block you so you won't need to see my politics. I criticize Apostle Suleiman as well. And he doesn't have a problem with it because he's an honest person. If I disagree with him on a doctrine, it doesn't make us enemies. We'll sit down in the middle of the night and say, come, this is what I'm seeing in the scripture. This is what I'm seeing in the scripture. We discuss the scriptures. And trust me, he is someone I can trust with a level of revelation I cannot trust many people with. So what you should have a problem with. You say Apostle Suleiman should humble himself. Let me tell you, humility is what I'm still begging God for me myself. You talk nonsense, I will abuse you. I thank God I don't have a physical church. I'll be using cane to drive some people out. This one that I'm blocking people. There's one guy I'm looking for. If I catch that guy, that's why you know that I'm not okay. Somebody says stop blocking people. It's not healthy. It's not healthy for you. It's healthy for me. Like I said, guys, that's my message. I love you all, and I'm going to keep teaching you the truth. Work with me. If we indeed are a family, don't come and start fighting me here. When the real people you need to fight are outside there in the fake Reformation army of thieves and in the establishment of the church, robbing people daily. God bless you all. Somebody say, I'm teaching a lie. Let me just block you so you do not need to see my lies. God bless you all. Iyere Moses say, what's the problem with me, Daddy Freeze? The problem is that you are a goat and I'm hiding you on my channel. A president is accountable to an entire nation. Stop being rude. Vincent, goodbye. I'll be Vincent. Don't worry, by the time I hide all of you, finish. And so I say, if he sees me face to face, you are. If I see me and you, let me tell you, me and you are not in the same tax bracket that me and you will see you in the same face to face. Come. Be like say if I no show you my face, and I no go. You dey mad? If you see me face to face, if you wait, are we in the same tax bracket? Do we shop in the same places? Do we go to the same kind of places? Please. Where is that goat? Let me just block all of them. Like I've said, this is my stance and this is my stance. If running a democracy made any sense at all, we will not be fighting over an issue of yesterday. We will not be going back and forth on it till today. Me, I'm even provoking them so they can talk nonsense, so I can quickly block them down. So when I'm ready to preach a strong message tomorrow, nobody will stress me. God bless you all. The rest of you, I love you guys. You know how I am.